It's week 8 of the National Football League.
And we've got a pair of teams who not long ago had more Super Bowls than anybody else.
It's the Cowboys and the 49ers
under the lights on Sunday night.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Northern California and Levi's Stadium in the South Bay in Santa Clara, California. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson, partner. This should be a good one here in the month of October. We got a couple of teams playing good football to get this season going.
And all offseason, Mike, coaches and teams, they talk about the importance of starting the season strong. And here in this matchup for early in the year, we have our first look at two teams that have started off strong. They're playing winning football. They're starting to really understand what they're at.
NFL's leading rusher a season ago, Christian McCaffrey. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And I think this is something we're going to see a lot here tonight. The ability to use this run game to really set the tone coming out here for this offense.
So Kittle comes in motion. They'll go back to McCaffrey on first down. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss, and it's second down. On the bootleg, it's Purdy. That's caught, Christian McCaffrey. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. From the gun, it's Purdy. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Cowboys coming out. As usual, it's Dak Prescott leading the way. Led the NFL in touchdown passes, Greg, a season ago. Already his 9th year at the... They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Purdy. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
17 yards on the gain, and now they've got 1st and goal. Back to throw, Purdy, and he's in. George Kittle. Touchdown, San Francisco. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game.
So now, after the interception, a sudden change situation. 1st and goal. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. Now he takes off.
It's a nice job here defensively. Down here tight, it's easy to be so concerned about stopping the pass that you lose sight of the quarterback when he decides to become a runner. Not the case here. Picks up a little positive yardage, sets up 2nd and goal.
They'll look to run with McCaffrey. And he'll go down, back at the 4.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
Good blocking, and he's in. Brock Purdy, touchdown, 49ers. He's got another one, his second touchdown of the evening. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball first and goal, and Greg, they take it to the end zone. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Purdy works out of the pistol. And that will wind up incomplete. Triple zeros on the clock. The first quarter has come to an end. So we are through one on Sunday Night Football. The Niners have the early advantage. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
On 3rd down, it's Purdy. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
To return, it is Turpin. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. So first and 10. Here's Purdy making the read and keeping it. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. Changing direction there as he's able to pick up 3. 3rd down, 3 to go. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He gets it to Samuel, left side. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
Deebo Samuel picks up the 1st down, and what jumps off the screen, Mike, anytime you watch this guy is it doesn't matter if you throw it to him, hand it to him. When the ball is in his hands, good things happen. Did it a bunch for this 49ers group last year, over 1,100 yards from scrimmage and 12 total touchdowns.
2nd down and 8. Back to the air is Purdy. That's over the middle to Kittle. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Back to the air again is Purdy. Short pass taken in by the tight end.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Looking to keep a promising drive alive. It is 3rd and a yard. Needing a yard, they throw with Purdy. A short one there, caught by Kittle.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Throwing again is Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Purdy going to put it up again. He pulls it in around the 5.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Here's Purdy again. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better
to the goal line and in. Jawan Jennings. Touchdown, San Francisco. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and
a 1st down throw for Purdy. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier. A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
He'll try and get there on the ground. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a 1st down. Throwing is Purdy. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Again, it's Purdy. He'll go underneath here, the running back out of the backfield. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5. To throw, it's Purdy. Throw to the sideline, well done. Good job with the feet, stays in bounds. It looks like, and yes they do, have the 1st down. Let's go. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. He'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Now Purdy. He runs with it. And the quarterback scrambling, maneuvers his way back to the line of scrimmage. But that's all he can get out of that one. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment.
Let's go now.
3rd down. Purdy. Taking off. He'll try to get there. give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. From the gun, it's Purdy. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. He's taken down just shy of the 10. They can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. Shotgun snap to Purdy. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. A tight end in motion now. Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. He dropped for the loss of a yard.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is third and long. Now Purdy. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Trayvon Diggs, tight coverage, and he knocks that one away. Patterson's kick is good. And the 49ers will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
It's always...
So Kittle comes in motion. Caught. This is Ayuk. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's second and 2. They'll run the toss with McCaffrey. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he'll be taken down.
Nice run there by McCaffrey, and the reigning Offensive Player of the Year picks up right where he left off a season ago. Over 2,000 yards for scrimmage. Second time he's done that in his career. This is one of the most dynamic players, regardless of position, in the entire NFL.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. Two minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll work now on second and 4.
Let's go.
Again, it's McCaffrey. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. They'll drop to throw. Able to complete it to Ayuk. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. Purdy going to give this one to McCaffrey. And the Niners are going to be set up with first and goal. He couldn't quite break the plane, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside the 1, and I wouldn't be surprised if they let him finish this drive off.
So the faithful here at Levi's Stadium are rewarded. It's a win for the 49ers. And right away, you can point to the turnover battle. Always key. Tells the story so often. It did here again today. Their offense didn't turn it over at all. They finished on the plus side with the takeaways. As a result, they're going to come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.